Hi everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I have added productivity modules to red and green science. And I'm going to continue to do that to the other science facilities as well. And I set this up so that there's only one beacon affecting each machine. By doing that, we get a crafting speed of 1.125. which is actually the same crafting speed we would get from a level 2 assembler with no productivity modules. And the reason I'm kind of holding back there on the speed is that I don't want to speed things up too much because we don't really have a whole lot of resources as it is. So I mainly just want to get the productivity bonus more than I want to, speed up the production of the packs. So that way we'll actually use less resources for the same amount of science. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start replacing all these with level 3s and loading in productivity modules. Now in this case, I think I may have to rearrange our power poles and lights in order to get my beacons in. Alright, so that one hits those 4, that hits those 4, and that hits those 4. Alright, good. And then we put in speed on those. And power poles. I guess I'll need a few more power poles in this scenario. There we go. Okay. So if you look at the production tab, if we look at science packs, you can see that, let me put on something more stable. Red is actually kind of slow. Blue's making 57 a minute. It'll get up to around 60 a minute with those machines. Okay, which is faster. But a lot of that is coming from the productivity boost. Okay, let's see here for military science. Again, I'm just mainly trying to figure out a good place to put the beacons. We can do one there. And then, yeah, probably one right here. There we go. And it looks like I might actually run out of productivity modules before I can get all this done. There we go. Let's see how we're doing on modules. Yeah, I don't have any left. We're still coming up really short on red circuits here. On speed modules, I've got 300. I have 600 speed modules and not too many productivity modules. I think it might be good for me to change the order. Because right now these guys are getting all the red circuits, and down here I'm not getting enough. Or I think what I can do instead is I'll just split it right there so that I get half and half. There. That way I'll at least be getting the red circuits in equal amounts to each side. Yeah, that's not quite true. This side is shared by both. So I actually want a little bit more going there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines being fed by this belt. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so let me put another splitter here. So this is going to get half, and then maybe half of that again. So this will get at least, we'll get at least 25% down there for productivity. Okay. So I've got 5 of those. Now for these machines, there's not a lot of room. But what I can do is extend these belts. I think I can place beacons. Yeah, I can put one here. And then one here. And then I just need to relocate these two up here on top. Okay, and then a couple of provider chests, long handle inserters, and then we just copy those settings onto there. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and empty these, put those in there, and we need speed modules and productivity modules, of which we have few. Now, I wonder if I blueprint that. No, I can't blueprint the modules in. Okay, let's do something else that only takes the ones that that we have productivity for. I guess we could start doing some of these low-level military ones. So what I'm thinking is that I can just blueprint these, and that way once the modules become available, the bots will place them there. So I don't have to wait around. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So I'll stop calling for those modules. and they can just run at a higher speed until they're ready. Okay, so that was 7 of those. Whoops. Alright, we want... Yeah, let me put one down. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need the modules at least to print it. Okay. So let's do that. Don't take my modules. Don't take my modules. Where are they? I think it took them already. No, it didn't. Okay. Where did those modules go that I just picked up? Alright, they're getting them from somewhere. Anyway, this has to be high-tech. That's unfortunate. I wish there was a way that I could blueprint the modules without actually having the modules. I guess there's no way to do it. Okay. We'll just start doing some of these other pieces of research in the meantime. Okay. I know what I can do. I'll take those and not let one of my bots get them. There we go. Alright. So, new blueprint. It's going to be that. There we go. And then I still have one missing module. Let's see, combat robotics. Sure, let's do that. Right, and where did... So when I do that, where do the modules go? Because this one should have modules. I hope I'm not just like destroying modules. I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, I guess I'll have to come back and fix that one. Let's get rid of these speed ones. I don't need those. Alright. Alright, I think that's ought to take care of itself. Again, I'll just have to come back and fix this one once the rest of the modules are taken care of. Alright, so now that we've got that done, what else do we need to do here? I want to take care of some of these copper outposts. So let's do that. Before... Sorry, just trying to get my timer set up. I do want to get automatic production of trains and rail cars set up. And I think I'll just do that using bots. I think I've got all the ingredients already in the system. So we'll do rail cars and cargo wagons. Actually, what does this need? Steel, iron, and gears. Alright, so we've got steel here. Iron and gears are not close by, so I'll put those on a requester. And this needs steel, circuits, and engines. So we'll put that in there too. And we need gears. How many gears do we need? 20. Okay. Alright, and I'll set these up so that we make, let's say, 5 trains. And I'll set this one up to make 20 rail cars. Because that's how many we need for 5 trains. Alright. It looks like I don't have gears going onto the network anywhere. I'm certainly not going to take any gears from here. What is this? Oh yeah, let's get rid of that. We don't want all my gears going there. Okay, so I'll set up a machine over here that is going to take gears directly off the line and put them in the circuit network. Okay, and that'll be passive provider. We'll set that to, let's say, 200 gears. Alright, we'll put a stack inserter. And I am definitely going to module this one up. And if I have to steal productivity modules from somewhere else, I'm more than willing to do that. Alright. I destroyed my blueprint already. Alright, we gotta come fix these, so... Yeah, did you see that? Oh no. Oh, what a disaster. I clicked the wrong damn button when I... Okay. I meant to open up my armor to take out my roboport, and I hit the wrong key. Or the wrong mouse button. I took the armor off and all my inventory popped out. Alright. Looks like I got everything. Let's try this again. Right click. Get the roboports out so that I can stop fighting with my own robots. And those go there. Okay, let's Let's move that there. There we go. Let's put another inserter on there. That's better. Should probably put a stack inserter on the output too. Okay, so let's go check and make sure stuff is getting made well. Where did I put that? Over here. And these are both waiting for inputs. Iron plate and engine units. Okay, so let's check on that. I thought I had... Yeah, I do have engine units. But it looks like only one. That's too slow. So I think I'm making a bunch of them over here. And those are all direct insertion. Okay, so let's make a few more engine units. And those, I think, cannot use productivity modules. There. I'll craft one just to check, but I'm pretty sure that you can't use productivity modules for those. Because they're considered, they're not considered an intermediate product, as far as I know. Okay. And we'll set this for, let's say 50. Oh, really? Okay. I guess we can use productivity on those. I didn't know that. It's probably a good idea for us to do that then. All right. Well, we'll come back and put those in later. I don't want to screw around with the placement of these modules any more than I already have, because it's kind of a waste of time. All right, but let's at least get a couple more of these going. Make some more yellow belts. There we go. Okay. So we'll use that to make some extra engines to produce trains. And then I think we also were short on iron plates. No, that's not right. I have 655 iron plates in the system. So why is this telling me... Oh, it's because we're not requesting iron plates. That could be part of the problem. We'll make that 200. There we go. Okay. So I am going to take one of those cargo wagons. And I'm going to hook it up to the back of our construction train. Here we go. And I'm going to use that to dismantle this outpost. I've already diverted all the trains away from it. So that's copper ore load 1. Let's go there. Copper ore load 1. Go. What I'm going to do is set up some storage chests next to that third car and get the bots to deconstruct the whole thing and put the items in the storage chest and transfer them directly into the rail car so that I don't fill up my inventory with all that junk. Alright, where are we getting attacked? Down here again. Wow. Yeah, I need to go down there and clear out some biters. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's check the network. Looks like the whole thing is covered. Let me just make sure I don't have... Yeah, see, here's a storage chest here. I want to make sure I get all the storage chests that may be around, so that I don't end up with a bunch of stuff that I have to transfer. Okay, I don't see any other storage chests. So if I put down a few of them here, then they should receive all of the items. Okay, so we'll start up here. Oh, the other thing I want to do is get rid of my bots. I'll put those in there so that I don't collect stuff personally. I'm going to leave all the rail just in case we need to come this way again. So actually, let's see. So blacklist, I want to exclude rail and signals. And I want to exclude... Actually, I want to exclude all the trees, but that might not be possible. Alright. So I think by doing that... Right, by doing that it won't select the rails, which is what I want. Where are you going, fella? There you go. Oh, huh. It looks like I have to select curved rails separately. Alright. So, pick up all that. And I just saw... Alright, I think they're just... Yeah, I think they're only going there to recharge. We have to leave power in place until we're done. So let's whitelist power poles as well. And... or blacklist and roboports. And we'll put a couple extra roboports around here so that they can recharge more quickly. Okay, so now I should be able to just select everything in sight and have it all go away. And then I can reuse those materials for some other purpose later. Oh, yeah, better be careful with those trees. I don't want to get a zillion pieces of wood. But if I get some, I guess that's inevitable. So I'm not going to try to blacklist every individual type of tree that exists. That would be somewhat tedious. And actually, now that I'm only using coal for my trains, I really need to think of something to do with all the wood that I'm collecting. Maybe I'll fire up the steam power plant again and just burn wood in it. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of time. I wish I had brought an extra cargo wagon with me. I might need this. I'll put on another one just in case this one fills up. It looks like it might fill up. Alright, and then once all this stuff is picked up, then I'll go back. I'll remove the filters, and then I'll go back and get the power poles and the roboports. Looks like I missed a couple of lights. Okay. The other thing that I want to do is come over here and put down more mining drills. Since this one is almost tapped out and there are trains just lined up waiting to get full. So we'll go do that as soon as this finishes. I know there's a way to unhook the train. I wouldn't mind just unhooking from this. Let's see here. Controls. Connect train, disconnect train is V. Alright, so let's pull forward. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Yeah, I can go do that other thing, and then I can come back and pick that up. Huh. Apparently there's a signal that never got placed there. Where was that? Is that it? Oh, I don't have any bots with me. Okay. Alright, I need to go back for some bots. Might be hard to grab any. Yep. Come here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Even if I don't have my roboports. Oh no, I still do have one. There. Alright, so I'm just going to try to grab a few bots out of the air to help me when I get over there. Alright, that's 17. Guess that'll have to be enough. Oops. Alright, so we need to turn south. I'm not very good at steering this thing. Okay. And I'll just sit here and block traffic for a while. Alright, let's get those roboports back in. Alright, and then... yeah, actually this, the same filter here will help me out. We'll pick up mining drills, but none of the power poles or the belts. Okay. Okay, we're at 0.9 evolution, so we don't have any behemoth biters yet. But I think they are probably not too far away from making an appearance. I'll go ahead and use these efficiency modules since I have them. And I don't have any other use. Okay. Looks like a few of these are still running, so we'll leave those in place. Those are all dead. Those are all dead. And those are all dead. I'll leave the roboport. Okay, and we got some ore over here that we can exploit. There. Okay, now we just got to run power poles and throw up some more turrets. Alright, good. Throw in some more of these efficiencies. Alright. And we are pretty much back in business. Okay, so we'll throw up some turrets. I think many of these are going to be dying as soon as I leave here. Okay, good. So we've got a functioning base again. Or a functioning outpost, I should say. Alright, so let's go back. Copper ore load 1 no longer exists as a station. See if I can get back on track without destroying anything. And then I'll need to try to back in to connect those other two cars again, which hopefully I can do also without destroying anything. Yeah. Okay, let's how do I do this? Oh, good. Thanks, guys. All right, I need to get around that. Whoops. All right. Not the best way to do it, but I think this will get the job done. There we go. Now I can back up and hopefully reconnect. Yep. Alright, let's try to do it without crashing. Alright. Connect. Connect. Good. Alright, and it looks like the bots are all done. So let's collect all the robots, and then I'm going to clear, well, I'll just delete that. And now I'll start picking up all the power poles the crazy sections of track that we no longer need. I'm going to leave that power pole. Okay, and it's almost like we were never here. Except for the fact that we deforested the entire area and stripped it of its natural resources. Now in the future, since this has taken longer than I had anticipated, I'm not sure if I'll even bother to do this next time. I might come in, you know, for the mining drills and the roboports, but I don't know that I'll bother picking up belts and power poles and stuff like that. It might not be worth it. Okay. And actually, maybe I will just leave that signal here. Yeah, we'll just call this West Outpost or something. We'll just call it West. That way, if I ever need to come out there for any reason, I'll have a way to do it. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and let's go back to construction. And then I'll empty out those cars by putting inserters into active provider chests, and then I'll send everything into storage. And all of that should improve our copper situation. Looks like we got plenty of iron coming in. There's trains lining up to get in there. I should probably have an unloading, again, I call it a stacker. I don't know what the proper terminology is, but a bunch of set of tracks where they can wait to get into a station. Okay, so let's put some stack inserters. Yeah, I think that one's gonna have to wait. Let's see, active provider. There we go. I'll hold on to that train station. Yeah, everything else can get put away. And then I'll just pull the train forward a bit to unload the next car, and then I'll dismantle all of that, so I don't accidentally unload everything in my train. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Okay. I'll pick those up. I'll put that pole back. And go back to the station. There we go. And then I'll pick all this up. Okay. Well, that was a long one. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.